call to order December 17th, 2025, regular board meeting. Roll call, please.
Mr. Pacetto?
Here.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Here.
Mrs. Grzaniak?
Here.
Mr. Mibach?
Here.
Mrs. Taliani?
Here.
Mr. Ferrari?
Here.
Mr. Sarver?
Here, please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I need a motion to amend the agenda to add agriculture building change order 10.9 under new business.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Grzaniak?
Yes.
Mr. Mibach?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. At this time, I'd like members of the Board of Education look at the regular meeting minutes from November 19th, 2025, special meeting minutes November 25th, 2025, and special meeting minutes December 8th, 2025. If there's no additions or corrections, I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mibach?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grzaniak?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. Under recognition of comments from visitors, I know I say this every month, but this is actually my favorite part of the meeting. Everything else is numbers. When we can have our students, our advisors, our coaches to come up and instruct their stuff, and we can say thank you for all your energy, for everything you've done, for LP, for the area. Tonight we have our girls doubles team state qualifiers. Julia Garcia and Dagny Greer. Julie is a foreign exchange student from Brazil, and she actually saw snow for the first time. I'm sure she was more excited than I was. I'll tell you that right now. At this time, I'd like them to come up and meet the members of the board. Julia Garcia first.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Wow. Dagny Greer.
Congratulations. He's in the middle of a mess there.
Congratulations.
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 Coach Aaron Gunther.
Here.
Got it? I got it. Oh, thank you.
Garbage. Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, appreciate it.
I love tennis.
Congratulations.
Assistant Coach Scott Blessman is not able to be here this evening. Assistant Coach Jill Urban Bolus.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are we good?
Congratulations.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good to see you, Joe.
You as well. Congratulations. Thanks.
Tonight for the division spotlight, we're featuring the LaSalle-Peru Agriculture Education Department. Mr. Riley Hinsky, agriculture educator and FFA advisor, along with some students, will present on the FFA National Convention. Mr. Inskeep.
All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Riley Hinchy. I'm the Ag Teacher and FFA Advisor here at LaSalle-Peru Township High School. And I am extremely excited to talk to you a little bit about our National FFA Convention and Expo that we attended a little bit before, right towards the end of October. And so the National FFA Expo and Convention is one of the largest youth expos and conventions in the world, and it's exciting that we had students that got to represent LaSalle-Peru High School this year. So to give you a little bit of background of what this all looks like, the Rising Sun, a token of a new era in agriculture. The Rising Sun is truly a token of what we get to do every day and how we get to change agriculture for the better. And to give you that background and that piece, my job really started here before my job really started here. And back in April, I went through the process of booking hotels for convention. Convention is about a 6-month planning and prep process. So there's a lot that goes on there. In July of 2025, I applied for the Chapter Connect grant. This allowed for us to not only connect with another chapter from another state, but also provided us with some funding to attend convention. Tours started to get booked in August of 2025, and these were our tours that would take place on our way to convention. And then students were selected, registration completed, and we attended convention in October of 25. So there's a lot that goes into each one of those processes, but it's a lot of fun as we always challenge that next year and how we can make things a little more exciting. Look, Mom, we made it. This was kind of our first time that we hit the ground when we were in Indy. We had just parked the bus. We were just getting ready to go into the convention center. And so everybody was like full of energy. They were excited not to just be sitting on a bus the whole time. So there's a lot of excitement as we kind of went over there. We do have a little joke. Avery in the bottom left-hand corner, I don't think there's a single picture where she's actually looking at the camera. And there's probably 20 pictures we took, and every single one she's either looking up, down, or sideways. So it's kind of funny. So convention prep, convention alone is a lot. If you can take a look on the 27th, it was that Monday, we started the preparation process, getting the bus ready, getting everything ready to roll. On the 28th, we departed for convention that morning. And so we stopped at Hummel Livestock. Molly's going to talk about that here in a little bit. And then we met with our Chapter Connect chapter from Pagosa Springs, Colorado. And you want to talk about a little bit of uniqueness. Here in the Midwest, it was bright and sunny, and back in Pagosa Springs, they were having a flood. So it's fun to really kind of look at all the different variables when we talk about one state to the next. So then we had our Chapter Connect event that evening. The 29th, we were at Heartland Growers. Heartland Growers, the owners are actually LP graduates. Molly's going to talk to you a little bit about that here soon. We had our opening session, and then Ella Langley concert was that evening on the 28th, or the 29th. And what was really cool is Angie Hartman also joined us that evening. So Angie got to see convention in every step of what our students got to see. The 30th was our career show, and we got to spend time in the career show as well as connect with that chapter again. Maddie's going to talk to you a little bit about the Chapter Connect program here shortly. We were at general session in the afternoon, and then we attended a rodeo that evening. The 31st, Chapter Connect again. So you can see there's many touch points with that other chapter from another state. And then we did our career show, and it was very important that our students made it back to LP in order to go trick-or-treating. So we jumped on the bus and headed back home, made it back here right around 3 o'clock. Now, the unique thing that is fun about being an ag teacher and FFA advisor is my students don't stop being my students until 4 years after they graduate high school. So they are still my students until they're the age of about 22. And so that is because they can continue to work through award programming with the National FFA organization. So as soon as I dropped LP kids off, I'm sure they were like, man, he seems a little grouchy. Well, it was because I needed to hightail my rear end back to Indy because I had some other students to celebrate, and those were my former students that were on stage to receive the highest award that they can receive, the American FFA degree, and that was Saturday morning. So it was a packed convention. I'm going to pass it over to these ladies, and they're going to talk to you about their experiences because naturally that is the most important thing. And so I know they're excited to share some of the things that they got to see. And whoa, wrong way, Molly. There we go.
Hello, I'm Molly Thompson. I'm a sophomore here at LP. And one thing I look forward to most is state convention this coming year where we're going to be recognized on stage for the recharting of our FFA program.
Hi, my name is Maddie Thacker, and I'm a sophomore here at LP, and I'm excited to go back to National Convention next year.
Hi, my name is Molly Mudge, and I'm a senior here at LP, and I'm looking forward to the upcoming semester where we're right in January. We have our officer recharge event. So some things about National Convention. National Convention is an annual event that celebrates chapter success. So a lot of chapters are getting recognized on stage. So FFA members that we asked our officers and other FFA members to attend. It focuses on leadership, personal growth, and career success. For example, there was a career expo where there was lots of different jobs in different colleges that we were able to explore and see if there was any jobs or colleges that we were interested in pursuing. We were also able to break out of our shell. We became goal-driven and meet people from across the U.S. For example, at general sessions, we were able to go and there was a dance floor actually that just helped kids become a little more out of their shell. So we also learned a lot of soft skills and real life learning. We were up late and up early every morning, so that just kind of taught us a little bit more about life. So we walked about 5 days each day in OD, which gave us lots of blisters in our dress shoes. Each day we went to a general session, a career show, and we did one fun thing every day. So we went to a rodeo and a concert. We met around 20 people each day from all around the country. So as I said earlier, 14 members attended. We are officers as well as some other members. And there was more than 300 career shows and college vendors where we could see what we were interested. And one of the main things about convention is we just learned so much about connections. For example, we seen Mr. Hinchy in the hallway. He talked to 29 people before we even made it into the actual convention. So we just learned about connections. This is a picture of us with Corey and Lloyd at our Chapter Connect. Our last day we were there, and Ms. Hartman was also able to join us for this.
On our way to National Convention, we stopped at Hummel Livestock to do a tour of their farm. Hummel is known nationally for their livestock production, along with their cats. They focus more towards youth development and services to help assist youth on their projects. They raise Savannah cats along with boar goats and many other exotic creatures, and they are considered the best of the best due to their genetics that they use, and they ship their animals all over the U.S. So in the top left is with a deer that we were able to pet, and then the bottom was a Savannah kitten that they were getting ready to sell. They sell for around $2,000 to $25,000 just for one cat. And then in the top right is older goats that they use for embryologic transformations that they use to help with their genetics. We also stopped at Heartland Growers. The owners of Heartland are previous LP graduates. They are Jim and Joe Gopinski family. They have 33 acres of land that is under glass that allows for them to grow their plants all year long. They ship these plants out all over the U.S. for producers to sell the plants. They talk to us about how they market and care for their plants along with how they make sure their plants are reaching their maximum performance. And they were very excited to hear that LP is going to be having their own greenhouse. So in the top left and the bottom is Fred, and he showed us around the greenhouse and how they take care of their plants and the ways they move the plants around the greenhouses, which is all on like a track system, so you can move multiple plants at once. And then the top right is Jim Gopinski, and he was showing us how they care for their plants, and he was telling us many of the memories that he developed here while he was at LP.
The Chapter Connect program was 28 chapters nationally, and each state had one chapter that was able to get a $3,000 grant. On our IDs, we got a little pink sticker, and that put us out from the rest of the 70,000 people that were there. We met up with Pagosa Springs two times virtually, and the first day we got there, we got Chick-fil-A with them. So in the top left is a picture with Corey and Lloyd on our last day at the Chapter Connect breakfast. In the bottom left the bottom middle, was the first night there. We met up with Pagosa Springs. Right above that, in the top middle, is that first night we got to do activities while the advisors stepped out of the room. In the top right is Hinch giving a presentation at the breakfast on our last day. Right underneath that is Joel Lytle, and he's very intently listening to the announcers and talking with our fellow chapter members. So all of these pictures were from our first night there when Corey and Lloyd were discussing how they started up the Chapter Connect program and what it was really all about.
During our time at convention, we attended many general sessions. The general sessions were a business-like meeting that our national officers held. So they did opening statements and closing statements. They also had many guest speakers come in and speak. One of them was the Secretary of Agriculture for the U.S., and she came and talked, and then there was a couple smaller ones that also came in and talked, and they kind of shared their story about something that inspired them and kind of passed it on to us to hope we get something out of it. Before these general sessions, we'd have like a dance party down on the floor, and they had a conga line, and this thing was huge. You couldn't even find the end of it to join it. And there was so much room, and we were able to connect with other people, and it really helped break the ice for all of our FFA members. Throughout these general sessions, they had different things that they presented to us. One of them was the national CDE recognitions. So they took whoever placed in the CDE, they were able to award them. And we got to see some of Hinch's fellow students walk across the stage to receive their CDE award. And it was kind of cool seeing, because some of us have been to some of the CDEs, so we knew what it was all about and what took place to be involved in that. They also awarded the American degree, which is the highest degree you can get in FFA. To get this degree, it's based on your SAE project, and it's the amount of hours you spend in your project, the amount of money you bring into your project, and many other goals that you meet throughout your FFA career that are within this. They also recognize the star recognition to each of the chapters that met this. They rank them as a 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star based on what they did in their community and different events that they did that got them ranked like this.
So the career show was 3 to 4 times bigger than LP combined. You would walk in there not knowing what career or job you wanted to do, and you would leave with little souvenirs and little pamphlets, really anything to connect with the job or the career that you wanted to go into.
So we made lots of memories throughout this convention, and these are just some of them. So in the bottom left there's a picture of some of our FFA members talking to other FFA members from across the country. In the top middle, there's Mr. Hinchy with all of us. That was our first day that we were in official dress that we walked through the convention. In the bottom, that was during our nightly reflections, and a kid bought, Tyler Spellich there, bought a Halloween costume from Walmart and wore that into our nightly reflection, so I don't think any of us will forget that. And then in the top right, there's a picture of Mr. Hinchy with Clayton, and they're just taking a silly selfie. And then below that is a picture of all of the girls. We were huddled outside in the rain because we were waiting for the boys to finish changing on the bus. So the top left, there's a picture of the Chapter Connect. That was like what we first walked into the first time we were there. Under that is Mr. Hinchy with our national FFA president. So we all got to meet him, which was very cool through this Chapter Connect. The 2 middle pictures are from general sessions, and then the top right is a picture of us walking into our first general session. Then below that is just a picture of us at our last Chapter Connect meeting, where we got to listen to Corey and Lloyd wrap up the Chapter Connect program. So we just like to thank you for having us tonight, and we'd like to tell you how convention personally impacted us. So when I came here freshman year, I was looking forward. I wanted an FFA program and an ag program to come to LP. So just being part of that now and being able to experience my dream as a freshman is really cool to me.
Coming from an agricultural-based family with many generations being in FFA here at LP, it was fun hearing all the stories and memories that they created from the National Convention with friends and family. And it was cool to fill in their footsteps and see what they're actually talking about and get to experience for myself.
So unlike what both of them already said, I do not come from an agriculture family. I come from friends telling me about it, and for me to be able to experience National Convention and make those memories for me and for futures down the line, that was really exciting for me.
So thanks again for your time tonight.
Thank you very much.
Great job, guys. You did a nice job, ladies. Nice job.
Great job.
Thank you. They did a great job. Yeah, they did great job.
Exciting you got to go.
Nice job.
Excited you got to go.
Thank you very much.
You did a nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Great job. The excitement just keeps rolling. We have no public comment this evening. Under the President's report, the only thing I have to report is we had, since last month's meeting, we have 10 FOIA requests. 8 of them we responded to in the legal time frame. 2 of them we're asking for continuance. Under Finance, a motion of approval for the bills for LaSalle-Peru Township High School.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grzania?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. A motion of approval for the bills for LP Area Career Center.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Grzania?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. A motion of approval for the payroll report.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grzania?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 7.2, a motion of approval for the financial records of H Hometown Cash Management Report.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grzania?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. The rest of the financial records will be tabled. 7.3, a motion of approval of the required board and employee travel expense reimbursements.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Grzania?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. We have no correspondence. Under administrative reports, do we have a principal's report, Mrs. Cushing?
I can share what I have, I mean, if you want.
Okay. I'm sorry, I did not check that ahead of time.
Okay, it's in your packets if you've read it. Otherwise, I'll just highlight a couple of the items in there. Finals are starting, so we had our first final today. We'll finish up the next 2 days with finals and hopefully have the kids out of here around 11:40. There was a change in some school code about the auto placement, so just so that you are aware, we still are required to do auto placement, but it's only for those that exceed. For the language change to say that those that meet will be automatically placed, and it's an option for them. So we've sent out quite a few letters since we performed so well on the ACT last year. It triggered a much higher number of letters. We've delivered those to the students in their classrooms as well as mailed home that information to the parents. That brings me to the next point about registration, and we've already started that process. Our counselors have gone out to the feeder schools, and we are moving forward with registration. One thing that we're going to change in that area is that we are no longer going to be doing a mailing home anymore, so to save the district a little bit of money on that aspect, it will be an electronic communication that the counselors will be sending out. Last thing I would share with you is that our Solution Tree consultant was here a couple weeks ago. He met with some of our division chairs as well as administrators, and then he will be back in January as well to meet with us for a 2-day period. Any questions?
Thank you, Mrs. Cushing. Director of Communications, Mr. Baker.
Most everything's kind of the same as usual, live streaming events, all that stuff. But just one little piece, in part, just to make sure that you're all aware. You may have saw, if you keep track us on Facebook, we had a professor and researcher in from Indiana University last week, looking at our medieval antiphonary, with one of the many art pieces and historic artifacts that were donated by the Matheson and Blow families way back when. She's part of a larger research project looking into medieval documents and manuscripts in institutions all throughout the Midwest. They're cataloging and databasing all of that. So she came in, she searched through the whole thing. It was really neat. We learned a lot about it, things that we didn't really know. Because honestly, we don't have much more than a couple of notes that have kind of passed through librarians over the years. So just I guess the important part, aside from just knowing that they're estimating it to be roughly mid-15th century Italian. And it was really neat. Like, she had like her art Italian art expert, like she was texting photos throughout and he was giving updates on his thoughts. But the big piece will be at some point they're working through their process. They'll give us an MOU that would then move to allow us to put it in their care probably this summer, maybe next summer, as long as we continue to move forward with it. We would go to University of Iowa is what they're looking at now, where they would scan or photograph each page to then create a digital database that would be open to the public, and then we would get it back safely. The MOU basically is them saying, like, okay, we know this is valuable, here's how we're going to take care of it, here's what happens to it, and then saying, that we get it back. Obviously, once that comes through, we'll pass it along to the board, and I would imagine Mr. Zukowski to examine before we sign off on anything. But so that's kind of the exciting thing that happened in the past week. Unless you have any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Baker. Under new business, 10.1, a motion approval to adopt the tax year 2025 levy for school year 2026-2027.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.2, a motion approval of resolution declaring the intention of Salle-Peru Township High School District 120, LaSalle and Bureau Counties, Illinois, to avail provisions of Article 19 of the School Code of the State of Illinois as amended, and to issue funding bonds in amount not to exceed $4.5 million, and directing that a note of such intention be published in a manner provided by law.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.3, a motion of approval for the following resignations as presented.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.4, need a motion of approval of the following reassignments as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.5, need a motion of approval for the following appointments as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.6, a motion of approval of the music department's overnight trip to Peoria, Illinois to participate in the Illinois Music Education Association All-State Festival from January 29th to January 31st, 2026. The district activities and travel account will fund the expenses.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.7, a motion of approval of the baseball team's overnight trip to Edwardsville, Illinois to participate in the Metro East Kickoff Invite from March 20th to March 21st, 2026. The camp fund and booster account will fund the expenses.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.8, the motion of approval of the LP Crunch and Cavs Youth Wrestling Program request to host the IKWF West Sectional Regional Wrestling Tournament on Sunday, March 1st, 2026.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Grisania?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. 10.9, a motion of approval of the following agricultural building change orders. A, Visiting Construction, change order number 002, 20-inch building footings, 27 cubic yardage total for $25,938.
Second.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Krasniak?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes. I need a motion to go into executive closed session for the purpose of A, discussion of the minutes of meetings lawfully closed under the Open Meeting Act, whether for the purpose of approval by the body of the minutes or semi-annual review of the minutes. B, appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of a specific employee. And C, collective negotiation matters between the public body and its employees or representatives, or deliberation concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees with open session and possible action items following.
So moved.
Mr. Pacetto?
Yes.
Mr. Murbaugh?
Yes.
Mrs. Alcorn?
Yes.
Mrs. Krasniak?
Yes.
Mrs. Taliani?
Yes.
Mr. Ferrari?
Yes.
Mr. Sarver?
Yes.
Hello, Bruce there.
I don't know. Thanks for the, address.
Yeah, I'll give these.
Prediction for Saturday, Sal?
I said from the beginning that I thought they were gonna split.
Thank you.
I hope that's not the case. I'd like.